Congratulations, MCL graduates, and thank you for voting me Best Faculty for 2020 and 2021. I'm genuinely honored by this award. It means a lot to me. When I stopped trying lawsuits and pretty much retired from active practice about 6 years ago, I signed on with MCL, not really knowing what to expect. The experience has been more rewarding than I could ever have imagined it would be. And all of you are the reason for that. When you practice law for nearly 40 years, as I did, much of the law that you work with day in and day out becomes second nature. You stop thinking about why the rules you use and follow exist in the first place. I suppose you could say the principles of the law get stale. I didn't realize that until I started teaching all of you. All of you have beginner's mind. If you're not familiar with that term, it's a Zen term, and it's meant to describe what the state of meditation or mindfulness should be like. When you have beginner's mind, you are open to everything. And you, as students, are open to everything in the law because most of it's very new to you. You question concepts and principles that I have long ago quit thinking about. And by doing that, you've made me realize what a wonderful, many-faceted thing the law can be. The law is not a ass, as Mr. Bumble famously said. Rather, the law is tremendously complicated. And when you approach it as a novice and question it, you see and you understand its genius. It's been very exciting for me to go through that process, to go back to basics and rediscover why the law works the way it does. And I have you to thank for that. Your enthusiasm and your willingness to question have made the classroom a genuinely fertile place for me to be. So thank you for that. Now you're going to put the classroom behind you and you're facing in the next phase of your career what may seem like an almost indomitable challenge, the bar exam. It's not. The California bar exam is a very fair test. I took the DC bar first, and at least when I took it back in 1976, it was anything but a fair test of ability. But if you know the law you're being tested on, and more important, if you understand the law and why it exists, you almost can't help but do well on the California bar exam. When I took the exam for the first time, one of the Barbary instructors, and yeah, we had Barbary instructors back then, gave us this advice. You have succeeded at law school. Whatever you did to accomplish that, keep doing it for the bar exam. That's good advice, I think. You should be confident in your abilities. You've proven you can succeed at a very difficult task. Now keep doing what you did to get here. As many of you now know, I live in North Carolina. So it's likely that this will be my last semester on the faculty at MCL. I will miss that experience, but I'm already looking for another school here where I can tap into that enthusiasm that all of you bring to the law. It's catching, and I want to keep getting infected. So thank all of you for this award, and I wish all of you the greatest success in the future.